Welcome to my realm. We boast a wide variety of amenities, including, but not limited to, a large automatic item sorter, also known as the community chest, a library with all manner of enchanted books, an automatic potion brewer, a semi-automatic crop harvester, various automatic mob farms, and much more. Upon joining the realm, you will be given a set of diamond gear. Simply walk over this way, stand on top of this button, and press it. Before we continue with the tour, we need to go over some rules. First, be nice. In case that wasn't obvious, that means no griefing. No cheating. This means no hacked clients, no duplication glitches. No beds or workstations in or within 100 blocks of any village. If you lose your initial set of diamond gear, you may not get another set from the dispenser over here. You may, however, get a set of iron gear from the dispenser, or trade villagers for emeralds, then use those emeralds to buy diamond gear from the villagers. Endeavor to put more resources into the community chest than you take out of it. Don't take items out of item frames in the community chest. Use rare resources found on the 4th floor of the community center, such as prismarine, purpur, and quartz, sparingly. Don't use quartz to make quartz blocks. Do use emeralds to buy quartz blocks from villagers. Don't use iron to make armor or tools. Do use iron to make redstone devices and occasional anvils as needed. Don't use diamonds to craft armor or tools. Do buy diamond armor and tools from the villagers. When buying books from librarians, always buy more than you need, and put the extra in the appropriate chest. When taking books from the library, never hoard more than one book at a time. If you trade crops to the farmer, first, harvest the crops. If you harvest the crops, replant the crops. Don't leave trees floating in the air. Do remove all wood from a tree so that it rots away on its own. Kill a tree, plant a tree. Don't make nerd poles. Do use scaffolding. Don't build anything inside the main village without getting approval first. If you cause a large amount of damage by accident, by, for example, setting fire to a building or accidentally getting stung by a bunch of bees, and thus causing them all to die, send me a message on Discord immediately so that I can replace the realm with a backup. Always close doors behind you when entering or leaving a villager-inhabited building. Do endeavor to tune into my stream while you play, if I am live. Now that we've gone over the rules, let's get on with the tour. When you first spawn in, this is where you will spawn, in the map room, where all the cartographers lived. You can sell these cartographers glass and paper to get emeralds and experience. Anything else that you don't use or that you get from the cartographers, put into this chest right here. As you can see, there's already some glass panes in here for the next person, and some maps and some empty maps that were purchased from the cartographers. This is our aquarium. The fish keep dying. We're not really sure why, but it's probably for the better since they are entities and cause lag. This is our giant community chest right here. Whenever you're done from whatever adventure you've come from, you can put everything in your inventory into this chest right here, and everything that isn't sortable will come out into these 4 chests right here. It is at this point that I forgot to mention that anything that stacks in Singleton does not have a filter. things like mine carts, tridents, beds. They all have their own chest that you have to put into manually on various floors. Saddles, horse armor, and the like. Some items, such as wool, carpet, flowers, they're just way too many for me to create a filter for. So they also have their own chest on various floors. Just a heads up. Get to that later. This is an automatic smelter. If you have a ton of sand or just don't care, put your items into this chest and it will automatically go down to 2 ovens and, furnaces, and will automatically smelt or cook. In this chest you put fuel. If it's not cooking, put fuel in there. If it's still not cooking, you can go into this maintenance shaft and check the 2 furnaces to see if something that shouldn't be in there is in there. There's an ender chest right here. The way you use this place is, wood's on the 2nd floor, rock and brick are primarily on the 1st floor, monster parts, decor on the 3rd floor, sand, sandstone, rare building materials, and light sources on the 4th floor, redstone, terracotta, minerals on the 5th floor, and on the 6th floor we have a few things of automation. Over here we have an automatic bone meal to sugarcane farm. All you have to do is put the bone meal in right here. Over here you have an automatic cactus farm. It's pretty slow, but we don't really use a ton of cactus. It automatically goes, these both automatically put the respective items in their chests automatically. To get back down, simply go to the floor that you want to. This will take me to the 3rd floor, for example, where all our mob spawns are. This will take me down to the 1st. Here is our library. Please make sure to close the doors behind you because zombies get in and get rid of the librarians. We have some of our librarians over here in this room. The rest of them are on the 3rd floor. But here where all the books are, if you need books to buy books from the enchanted books from the librarians, you can find them in this chest right here. And normally there is an anvil right here. Over here is where we keep our stonemasons. This is where you can sell your clay for emeralds and where you can buy your quartz blocks and quartz pillar blocks. This belongs to someone who never came back and is ugly. It is the future site of our improved automatic potion brewer. This is where the Fletcher's house live. You can sell flint to them. We have a lot of flint. Over here is where the fishermen live. You can sell them coal, and if you need a bucket, you can buy a bucket of cod from them and just empty it out. This is the first portcullis we made. It's not very sophisticated. It took me 3 attempts. But the oak button closes it, and the birch button opens it. Just make sure to close it during a raid. Which reminds me, in the event of a raid by illagers, we have a raid system that puts blocks in front of all the doors so that illagers can't break them down, get inside, and kill our villagers. It's right over here. In the event of a raid, simply pull this lever, and as you'll see, every door that leads to villagers, the blocks have now raised up, and the villagers are now safe from the illagers. This is an incinerator. I like to put poisonous potatoes, leather armor, crossbows that have almost no health on them that I get from mob drops in here. We keep rotten flesh because we sell them to the clerics. Very few things go in here, but if you have something you really don't want, put it in this chest, flick the lever, and it will automatically put them into the lava for you. These are our guards. They scare the bad monsters away. This is one of 3 automatic honey farms. There are 3 of them because they only work when you're within activation range of them. So I put them in several locations so that more often than not, someone's within activation range of at least one of them. Honey is not to be used for drinking. Honey is for honey blocks, redstone use only. I don't know what this is or why Meeper made it. It's probably gonna get rid of it. Over here it looks like someone built an automatic EXP farm that harvests bamboo for fuel and then uses it to fuel these furnaces, which are filled with cactus that automatically grows. So you can get the experience out of the furnaces, is what that looks like. This is an automatic sea pickle farm that I made from scratch via my own design. All you need to do is put some bone meal in this chest, which I don't have on me, and lots of sea pickles are created and put into the community chest. Just be sure not to overload any chest in the community chest, because that causes the filters to break and problems occur. This is an automatic gold farm. It works by lighting and putting out a giant nether portal up there. Pigmen drop and die from fall damage, and the items get siphoned into the community chest over here. And the swords get automatically smelted. It's going to be fixed in the next update, so we're probably going to get rid of it. This is an automatic tree farm. Basically, the way it works is you farm the trees, and you don't have to worry about sticking around while the trees rot, because there are minecarts underneath that will come and pick up the saplings for you. Simply replant the saplings as you acquire from the chest down over here afterwards, and you're good to go. This is our automatic crop harvester. When a crop is ready, simply flick the appropriate lever. These pistons will be unpowered. This gravel will fall down, letting water go all the way through. It'll get collected into a central pipe made out of hoppers that will send it to a food item sorter, which we're going to go to right now. I hate phantoms. As you can see, this is another one of the automatic honey farms. Over here we have some fully automatic pumpkin farms. This is our food bunker. I'm being attacked by spiders. I highly recommend that you use bread, pie, or apples for food. All this stuff right here we sell to the farmers for emeralds and experience. Speaking of, I'm sort of low on bread. We buy bread from the villagers just because it causes experience. It gives experience. Over here we have an automatic kelp farm. It's broken not because I did anything wrong in making it, but because they're fixing it in the next update. Here's the raid system for the farmhouse. Simply do that, both the front and the back door will be closed, and you'll be safe from illagers breaking in and killing things. It's very important to close the doors on this building, especially because zombies really like to come knocking at the door. This is where the farmers live. We make most of our emeralds from them. In the roof are a bunch of chickens. They lay eggs. The eggs come into here. I don't know how paper got in here. But you can sell the eggs to the farmers for lots of experience and emeralds. The prices never change, by the way. It's always one stack for an emerald, no matter how much you trade with them. Let's talk about our ice highway. We have one in the above world, the overworld, and we have one in the nether. It's constantly expanding as needed, and is missing a piece of ice right here. But here's the one in the overworld. I'm going to use it to get back to the main village really fast. If you have epilepsy, turn your head away. I probably should have said that like 5 seconds earlier. This is a block switcher. Currently it's set to bring people down. If I press this button, wait a few seconds, it should switch to soul sand and bring me up. The water hasn't gone up all the way yet, but here I am. I'm actually going to press this again to make it so that I can go back down in a second. Let's go back down right now, actually. Why not? Just to show you where it is. This is a junction. How this works is you ram your boat into the cactus. The cactus will destroy the boat and push it into this dropper right here. But you don't have to wait for that to happen because there are already other boats in here. Simply stand on top of this and you'll get another boat. And immediately choose what direction you want to go in next. If you want to keep going on or if you want to change direction. I'm going to keep going on. And I'm going to go this way. I'm going to ram into this one and go up here. Here we have an automatic zero-tick sugarcane farm, which will be patched in the next update. Here we have some automatic furnaces that store experience. Wait, they changed it some. He changed it. What is it? This is an automatic skeleton farm. All the items filter down here. You have bones in this chest. You have arrows in this chest. Wait, where's the button? Where'd he put the button? Oh well. I'm not really sure what this is. This looks new to me. Don't know what it does yet. This is an automatic, not automatic, it's an AFK automatic auto-clicking oak tree farm. You put a sapling, you stand here and you click, you have a bunch of saplings and you constantly place them here. And what happens is you turn this lever on, it constantly puts bone meal on that sapling, and once the sapling grows up, it'll complete this connection. These pistons will push the sapling out the tree out this way, and then you plant a new sapling until it happens over and over and over again, and eventually you just have a giant line of oak tree trunks. Over here we have the shepherd's village. It's not really done. We still need to make some pens with various kinds of various colors of sheep. Eventually I'm going to make an automatic sheep shearer for every color of sheep. But for now, these are your shepherds. Feel free to interact with them. Let's go to the blacksmith village. The blacksmiths include the toolsmiths, the weaponsmiths, and the armorsmiths. We could go on foot, but I'd like to show you the extent of our underground ice highway system. Now, as I said, this is always expanding. This currently doesn't lead anywhere. This is going to lead to our future raid farm, which is still being built. And I haven't really made a station for this yet. It's still kind of just scaffolding. This is where our blacksmiths live. And I actually brought a bunch of emeralds with me so that I could buy stuff from them for new players who join. So I'm actually going to stop the video for a second, and I'll be back in a second, because you don't want to watch me do that. That's boring. I'm back. We've gotten 2 sets of diamond gear, except one of the villagers was out of helmets, so we'll come back some other time for that. Those will go into the back of the automatic gear dispenser for new players who join the realm. I'm just going to leave this extra boat here for other people who might want to join. Or not. Or want to go down this way, rather. I'm told we're going to have to get rid of these buttons in the next update, which is totally fine by me because they look ugly to me. I thought they were kind of pointless to begin with because they're already going pretty fast through this way. Now this is where you will find our septuple creature spawner. That is to say, there are 7 creature spawners all within eyeshot of each other if you stand in the right place here. over here we have a spider spawner, cave spider spawner, that connects 3 different spawners together. So if you want eyes, string, or just a lot of experience, go ahead and come on over here. Over here we have a drowned farm. We have 2 zombie spawners right here. They lead into this pipe. Every minute or so, the top block releases and lets them through, and then the bottom then closes, then the bottom block opens up, letting the new ones come down. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. And if we wait a second, they will go up through there. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory style. And then new ones will pop in here. And they will eventually turn into drowned. Splat, 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 splat. Look at all that experience, all that gold, all that rotten flesh, all those tritons. Now, there's a grindstone right here to take the experience out of the enchanted items. There's a incinerator right here to get rid of all the leather gear. You can put tridents over here. At some point, I plan on getting a cleric down here to sell the rotten flesh to, rather than having to bring it back to the village to sell it to the clerics there every single time. At some point, I plan on making those other item spawners into farms as well. Let's go back to the village and show you where the end portal is. Now, eventually, this ice highway is going to have a junction right over here as well, and go that direction. Now, in that direction, we have the quarry. When I say quarry, I mean it's the middle of a desert, and there's a big beacon there with haste 2. So you can farm sandstone, stone, and sand really, really, really fast there. So if you're ever low on any of those things, that's where you have to go to. Our end portal is right over here. Sorry, not our end portal, our nether portal. And we have an ice highway in here as well. Now, for the time being, we haven't really expanded the ice highway too much, because we don't want to explore the end too much, because we're waiting for the next update, and we don't want to load in chunks that haven't been loaded yet. Which means, don't explore the nether highway too much. Now, the reason there are so many pigmen here is something about our gold farm causes tons of pigmen to spawn. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to get to the end. There should be some of these in here. I'm going to put one in there just in case. This button is supposed to dispense boats. And this will take me right across. That's dangerous. We have to fix that. Right. I could jump up here and grab another one and go that way, but I really don't see the point. The only real reason I have this here is for when we eventually expand out in this direction. We, again, not expanding out in that direction, because another update is nigh. I forgot that a Ghast recently put out this portal, so I'll be back in a second when this is open. I'm back, and I have some flint and steel on me. Now, this is probably going to make the portal on the other side look ugly, because I lit it from that side, not this side, so let's see what happens when I go through it. Now what? Okay, if anyone can tell me why this happened, that'd be great. That's just weird. So anyway, This is our end portal. Right over here. I'm really not sure why this lever is here. This is the way back up. Used to be an end chest right here. But honestly, the faster way to get back to the village is just to hop in here. Make your way to where we defeated the Ender Dragon. And just hop right in. Roll end credits. And I guess this is my respawn point in the farmer's village. I don't know why that is. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you are currently watching this on stream, now what you need to do is you need to join my Discord. Let me know in the chat once you've joined so that I can give you permissions to join the voice chat. Join the voice chat. Send me a DM with your Xbox gamer tag on it so that I can add you and then invite you to the realm. If you're unable to join voice chat because you have sort of restrictions on your technology, such as only having one device or not being able to do multiple things at once, I understand, but I do need you to join Discord and send me your Xbox gamer tag at the very least. Thank you so much for your interest in joining my realm. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I can't wait to see what you contribute to the community.